No, it's okay. I'll leave that for.
I swear to God, because I was like, it's so embarrassing every time I come home. I have no fucking water, and we just finished our flat of water.
It's always on the hottest day too.
No, it's just like embarrassing, right? Like, who doesn't? I didn't have an ice cream machine. Okay.
Jen, what's going on with the Christmas tree? That looks awesome.
Wait, are we talking yet?
We are absolutely talking.
Why am I playing with my phone?
Well, Jen, this is technology. We're in 2020.
You didn't. Where's the snap thing?
We don't have a snap thing.
It's right there.
Is it? Do you want to get it?
Yes, of course I do.
Do you? Okay. It's one of those days out here. Seriously, that's an amazing job on the tree. Has it got lights? Or no lights?
Does the Pope like little boys? Sorry, someone said to you the other day it's the Pope Catholic, and
Our audience is probably
awkward. Well, this is anyways.
It's very Christmassy today, and I wonder why. Are we ready?
Try.
You don't have to write on it.
I don't have time to write
It's
on
fine.
it. Today.
We'll scrub it out. Yay!
We're gonna get old. Sorry.
We got it working. Finally. Jen, how are you? We got to talk about this tree because it's fantastic. Is it did you chop this tree down from the woods?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. It's organic, 100%, all the way from Canada, sustainable. You can chop it down and mulch it and put it in your backyard and grow it again for next year.
Wow.
Totally right.
I learned something about Christmas, and Christmas is going to blow your mind. Have you ever seen at the supermarket how they've got the take a photo with Santa? And then they've got those little... Have you ever seen the mushrooms that they have?
No.
So next time have a look and you'll see that in those things that they build out, there's magic mushrooms.
Where?
All over the place.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Next time you see these take a photo with Santa things at the supermarket or the shopping
Never
mall.
seen it at the supermarket. Like I get my photo taken with Santa a lot with my daughter. Like a lot.
Yeah.
But I've never seen a magic mushroom.
Have a look. Look out for them. The reason why is because
Brilliant.
these magic mushrooms specifically grow under these trees, which is the pine tree, obviously.
Okay, my tree's fake. I was lying about that.
It is fake. Which is probably worse for me.
100%. And it's got this like fake snow stuff on it. Somebody bought me this tree last year, and I was expecting to be a little bit smaller, and this fake snow, which I've never done before, or a rainbow tree. It's very not Canadian. We're going through this. And I opened it, and it was just like this white powder crap coming off everywhere. Anyways, it's one of those trees I wrapped the lights around. Good job, Jen. I decorated it. Good job. But when it comes to packing it up, I think I'll just like politely just take off the decorations and then pretty much just throw, yes, there's no way you could unwrap the lights that I wrapped around that thing. It's not worth it. And it's like, the 3 parts. Like, I get that if it's like a giant tree and like, you're domesticated and shit. Like, oh, I 3-parted my lights and I did this and that. It's coming out next year. No, I did not do that.
It's a mess. It's a
Christmas wonder, but it does look good, right?
So if I can.
It's
continue.
my first rainbow tree, and oh my god, it sounds so excited.
Rainbow? Oh yeah, because the star.
As my daughter wanted unicorns and rainbow, and it's her first Christmas that she can I think remember. Been anti-rainbow tree, but yeah, it's a rainbow tree.
So these magic mushrooms that grow under the pine tree are specifically eaten by the caribou deer, which is the reindeer.
Unless you can show me a photo, I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
All you need to know is that the reindeers fly because they eat the magic mushrooms, and that's truth.
I'm not going to tell my daughter that.
Though it's more for the adults. Leave that one out.
But there's not actually magic mushrooms at Coles and Safeway.
No, but the fake ones that they put in the set of the...
I've never seen this. I swear to gosh, I've never seen
Look out for them. I never saw them until I...
Can you please take a photo and send it to me? Because I don't believe you at this moment.
I absolutely will. But it's looking good. I like the pink star. It's great.
Thank you. Thank you. And the elf on the top. It does really go in rainbow color.
Elf on the dance
That's
pole.
an elf, right? Oh, didn't say that.
Is that what it's... Look how it's leaning back. It's holding up to the...
Well, because before I put it... okay, so I had to I used a coat hanger to make it stick straight up because it was doing this, which was really cute. It was wow. And this little elf took off. But it wasn't going to stay up. The tree was going to go away. Anyways, enough of that.
So, Jen, we're approaching the end of the year. We're approaching the end of the year. Is this going to be our last podcast for the year?
I hope not.
Or are we doing one more?
I'd like to do another one.
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like the year is not over yet,
That's
especially
true.
in Australia. Like Christmas is on Sunday, and like no one really cares about Christmas here. Well, they do, but
We
no.
love Christmas here.
Okay. We
She
love
has slandered
Christmas.
us Australians. We love Christmas.
It's the hot weather. Like it's just I've never gotten the best tan of my life on Christmas, which I will, but
You've never had the best tan in your life, you say.
on Christmas, right? Like it's just like anyone else in the world's like what? It's true, but it's true at the same time.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho ho ho. That's what my dress says.
That's,
Ho ho ho.
It does. Look at that, everyone. Pay attention to her dress.
No, don't.
It's too late. They're already.
I never was gonna wear this. Let's be honest. So I mean, why not today?
That's true. I did set up a Christmas theme, and I forgot to be Christmassy today.
Oh, that's right.
So I sang. It's
What?
a holly Christmas.
No. All right, let's get on to business next. So,
Right, down to brass tacks.
so we're not going live obviously before the end of the year because well, shit, life got in the way, and that's totally fine. So I don't know, maybe you have already put podcasts online, or we are.
It's, by the time you listen to this one, actually no, that's 8 episodes. Well, welcome to episode 8, by the way. But they're all.
No one's counting, okay? That's the point. No one's counting. And like, 2001, 2021, 21, 22, they were just a bit of like, whatever. So 23, I don't know where I was going with this, but.
They're all going to be out.
Right?
And they're all for your viewing pleasure. But already you'd be watching this. It's like Back to the Future kind of stuff. It's like time
I'm
travel.
not that old. And neither are you.
Yes, I am.
Okay, well.
Did you not watch Back to the Future when you were a kid?
Off topic.
Back to the Future is the
No.
best. With
I'm
Michael
not
J.
saying it's
Fox.
not the best. And I feel like my runners could be like Back to the Future runners. And hello.
Look at you. It's like
Cords
you're,
in my way. This cable's doing.
You're
This is
ready-
wireless deafening. We're living in the dinosaur ages here. Sorry, guys.
you're ready for a fancy pants party, and you're also ready to run. a
I'm not
marathon.
wearing pants, but thank you.
I love it.
Or underwear, but it's fine. Not my phone. All right, so today.
So Jen, can we do a little recap on the year? Let's do a little recap on the year, things that have happened.
Sure.
Can we do that because this is how this whole thing started, right?
Yeah.
You and I had a discussion, and we're like, life is pretty full on at the moment.
Right.
Let's
Talk about
it. So, what can I ask you about what's going on with the
Everything? The
with
court
everything?
stuff?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about it. I'm so ready to talk about it. So, well, where do I start? Okay. My family stuff, family stuff, that's on hold, and that's on, I can't talk about that because of confidentiality with the minor, and you just can't talk about it. That's not public, but with my Supreme Court case, I can talk about that.
You can.
I can. I'm going to sound like a complete basic bitch talking about it right now because I don't fully understand what has recently happened, but I can give you the gist of it. Recently, the judge ruled out a lot of the statement of claim from the plaintiff, and I'll just leave it at the plaintiff, which is really good. What's a statement of claim? It's basically the whole... Yeah, exactly. This is where I'm going to sound like a basic bitch. You can Google this. It's basically like the whole, like, why, like, here's like what the plaintiff is bringing forward and saying, this is my reasons why I feel like I've been defamed and my company, blah, 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 which goes on for 42, like, pages. Like, literally, there's,
Wow.
like, 80 points in it. And I'm the defendant, and so is the co-accused. Mr. Swartz, his lawyer sought to strike out a lot of this statement of claim, which the judge agreed to quite a bit of it. So basically, the plaintiff has to come forward to the court with a new statement of claim, which is another 80 points of 40 pages of jargon, basically restating why they feel like they have been defamed, and the company Ultratune. And I can say that because this is public. I can say that. I hope I can say that, Judge. I just can't talk about the recording that's involved. Everyone else can talk about it, but I can't. I can't share that with anyone. But anyone else can share that, just for the record. Just not myself, who was involved in it, which is so freaking bizarre. I'm still grasping that one. But anyways, there's movement on that, and that'll be before the courts, I think, again in March or March and then May. So it's making progress
That's
in a good way. I know it doesn't like it's a bit confusing. There was some articles that came out it was last week because that came out in the courts. I didn't even realize it had come out in the courts, but it did. So yay, making progress there. I could keep talking about it, but I don't really make sense from a legal point of view. But you can actually Google it.
'cause it's a very complex. It's very complex when high-profile lawyers get involved, right?
Oh, for sure. And just like the whole statement of claim in the Supreme Court, it's just confusing and time delay and time delay and time delay. It's just, but yeah, that's still happening. It's just a burden in my life, but that's moving forward. And then the criminal case will be in February 28th.
That's the criminal one.
Yep. I'm not the criminal. But yeah, that's going ahead too. So I don't want to sound like I'm holly jolly, but I can swear this to my own child. Fuck. It's been 2 years. So, 2 years since the Supreme Court. 3 years since like the criminal stuff and whatever. But I can definitely say I'm in a lot better spirits. I got my head around it a bit.
Yeah.
So hopefully that like comes too, like from me talking with you from the beginning to now. I'm a lot more confident about it. I understand it more, and it is what it is. What is it? I'm not sure, but
How long do you think? Can you estimate these things of how long the criminal case will go on for?
who knows?
You just never know, right?
So what happens in February is that we'll go in front of a county judge, and basically it will be. It's not like a practice trial, but from what I've been explained, it kind of is. So it will go in front of a county judge, who the prosecutors will lay down their evidence. The defendant will have the chance to like rebuttal, and if the defendants want to plead guilty to any charges, it'll be that time to like bargain basically, and the prosecutor will decide, like the judge will decide like what charges will be worth like that there's that much evidence that they can actually proceed with in a proper trial. And if there's any deals to be made, that's when or we will make I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I think I can say that, it's public. Make any like deals basically about what they want to plead guilty to or not plead guilty to, or what the court's going to proceed further with. I have to be present for that.
Is it an open court?
All of this is
So anyone can go
absolutely. I don't know if it's like it's kind of a bit of a time waste to go, but yeah, no, it's definitely open. It's all like everything like that is. I'm intimidated, to be honest, about that whole experience.
You are?
I won't be present like in the courtroom because of intervention orders in place, so I'll be like at a different location, giving my evidence. What's required? Like it's still like they keep you very, even though I'm the victim. It's a bit bizarre, but yeah. So that's how that works out, and then. I have no idea what goes on behind closed doors, like what. So, yeah.
I've seen inside the courts, and they've got these shields where they put the victim or the defendant.
Yeah. So I won't even be like that because it's like they can't be in the same space.
Yes.
So I'll be like, gosh knows where.
Wow.
I know that sounds like I'm like making this sound so like no I'm yeah, definitely.
It wouldn't be something easy to go through, that's for sure. Like anyone that, I know you're coming off right now as
killing, right? It's like,
yeah, I know you're coming off as cool and collected right now, but
am I?
I know deep down it's like, I'm even nervous.
I'm nervous, no, for sure. And like obviously it's an awkward situation, like given everything. So yeah, I think that's about as touchy feel as I can get on that topic right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good, definitely a good insight into what's going on.
And I'll try to be more like honest and like authentic, like not authentic, but it's hard to talk about because I've obviously been in contempt with the Supreme Court case. Like I can talk about that. I shared a recording that was already shared with the people I shared it with. So I don't feel like, oh yeah, I was in contempt. I thought when I shared that I would be found, in trouble, and then everything would be like, okay, sue me. So you've done that, and then I'd be found guilty, and then it'd all be like it'd all go away, right? Obviously, I was wrong. That was just me, gosh, 2 years ago, like literally 2 years ago in March, not knowing what I was doing, not understanding like the way the law works with the Supreme Court in Australia, and just thinking literally like this is going to drag on. What if I just screw this up now? It'll all go away. Well, that's not the way it works. And I did share the recording with, I think it was 8 people, but they were all 8 people who already had it, like literally already had it. And this is all public, so you know, if anyone really wants to be a Nancy, you can go look it up, and the people that are listed are all people that already had it. So it's not like I was like reaching for something that wasn't already there, or like trying to spread gossip that somebody didn't already know about. And this was already made public by The Age and by Ginny Sood, who have both come forward about this. So it was just, yeah.
So even now saying that you shared it, does that put you in contempt, or is that part of it is over?
Well, no, because I don't think I'm in contempt to talk about the fact that I was in contempt. I was just not allowed to, what do they call it, like to share it. I'm not allowed to. Anthony Swords is not allowed to. Anybody else can.
Even to now, even to this day.
Even to now, anyone else can. Anyone just may, or what do they say? Like anyone else can share it, but I just can't.
And so
How is that?
And so the gag order that was put on you,
It's
is
still
that,
on there. It's still in place.
So you can't talk about what we just spoke about?
I just can't share it.
Okay.
I don't think I can.
Right.
I don't know. No, I definitely can, and I haven't. But oh gosh, what can get in trouble again? No. I'm allowed to talk about it. Like everyone, like, yes, I have to be allowed to talk about this. I need to call my lawyer right now. Fuck.
Yes,
No, I'm allowed to
because if the gag order is that you can't talk about the topic, then we can't talk about that entire topic, I think.
I'm willing to take the risk.
Well, we'll find out.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. That's why we're not live, right?
This is the thing about being like authentic, right? Like how can you be authentic when you're fucking filtered all the time? I think I'm being pretty vague, right? Like I think I'm being as vague as I can be when it comes to things that I would like have, I would say no problem, but like would make more sense.
And that's the only thing that they gagged you on?
Well, gosh, so far as that I know, yeah.
Far out.
How many things have you been gagged about? So basically, if a lot of points in the statement of claim get struck out, which some of them have, one of the big things will be this gag order, because you only have an urgent gag order granted by a judge if there is an actual immediate risk or threat to somebody in someone's business, which is showing like there wasn't, because there hasn't been. But that's let the courts like sort that one out, which has made like a huge impact, right? Like I don't need to go around shit talking, but I was never the one who did this in the first place.
Yeah.
So
it seems like whoever gets in first gets whatever they want.
I don't know. Right? I'm definitely in a world that I've never been involved in before, but I'm still standing, and I'm not a criminal, and I'm not out there to like slander and defame. It's not, yeah. But
can we talk about the lawyer?
Which lawyer?
The she lawyer. I think the main prosecutor. I think.
Oh no! So prosecutors and a judge. So lawyers and judges are different. So we've gone through quite a few judges. So
really,
quite
a few judges.
Yeah, no, it's been passed on from judges to judge, like different courts that they see fit in. There's a female lawyer now who's the main judge. I don't remember her name off by heart. That should, but I don't. Yeah. This is all Googleable. Like you can literally Google and this is public information, so you can find more on the internet than you can find from me talking.
I think this will be for anyone listening. I think it's going to be a lot more in the media as it comes out, because The Age seems to be taking quite an interest.
It's like it is interesting. It just drags on for so long. It gets boring. Even I'm bored of it. But I think I still don't even know what's going on, right? But I'm like, it's costing me a fortune, which I don't have, by the way. But let's leave complaining in 2022, 2021, right? New topic.
Yeah.
What's going to be hot in 2023?
Well, you've got our full support, Jen.
Well, thank you. The underdog, right?
I know, right? I just don't understand how all this
I don't
happened.
either, really, still. But
and it just shows. I mean, I don't want to say. Actually, I'm not going to say that about the judges. or
That's
the
nothing
courts.
to the judges.
No,
of course.
they're
It's
just
just
doing
like
their
if you're
job.
wealthy, you can get away with a lot of shit. And you get what you want. I mean, that's life. And anyone who doesn't want to believe that that's life, well, it's true.
Yeah.
But I'm not wealthy, and I'm not rich, and I'm standing here. I'm sitting right now, but I'm, you know,
You got Mr. Producer to support
I'm authentic.
you. Look,
So
you are very authentic.
I might not look like it, but I am.
Jen's one of those people that I've learned that can't lie.
No, I can. Like, shocking. Like, literally shocking.
Trust me, she volunteers. She volunteers the truth to me all the time.
It's a blessing, I guess, but like, I mean, the older you get, you realize, fuck, it'd be really good if you just, be able to lie a little bit.
That's true.
I just can't.
That's true.
It's not like, okay, morally, okay, yes, but also like, just like everything, just like I just can't. Like, it just screams lies straight away, doesn't it?
Because it comes back.
I just
to,
start laughing, like I just can't.
Like the whole thing, the web of lies is such a real thing. Like you lie about something,
Such a true thing.
and then you have to keep lying and lying until you build this web of lies that's just ridiculous.
You know what's really funny? I watched Pinocchio, the new Pinocchio, like on Netflix. My daughter. It's a bit weird to start off. This movie's a bit slow, but this is really funny scene when he's like, it's a new wooden boy, and he just doesn't understand the world, and he just wants to please his grandpa, Giuseppio, right? Like it's a stupid little wooden boy that just doesn't know anything, and he comes back to life and he's just trying to learn, and he's got the nose, right? That he knows that he knows that his nose will grow when he lies. So this is one scene where he's like, oh, Giuseppe, they took me off to the forest and they wanted this and that, just nose grows. And then there was these other people, nose grows, right? And then this other thing, and it just keeps growing. And then he's like, but I'm not lying. And it's like, it like literally sparks into this branch and these tree leaves that come out. And I just think, oh my gosh, how funny would that be? If you like, have a cheating boyfriend or whatever, like, you're not lying. Oh no, this, that. And imagine like, just like, their nose just like sprouting out into this like, boom. And next thing you know, it's a full grown tree standing there, but I'm not lying. Honestly, there's a
That's
scene
funny.
we have to like find a clip into it. It just made me laugh so hard when I was watching this on TV. I was like, can you imagine?
I know. Can you imagine if we were that
imagine your partner
transparent?
coming home late night, like, oh, I swear to God, and it's like,
Do you think that would make life boring?
I don't know. It was certainly funny to watch Pinocchio lie, and especially when he's like, I'm not lying. Right? And we've all been there where someone's been like literally like lying their ass up, but I am not lying.
Can you tell the truth? Was it you watching it, not your daughter?
No, we were
Was
both.
it just you?
No.
She'd fallen asleep already.
She's like, well, I was like, so you Coco, this is what happens when you lie. Well, I'm not a wooden boy, Mom.
That's true. She does have a point.
Oh, you're lucky. Yep, that's true. But if you were.
Imagine
But
we were that
he
transparent,
just
man.
cuts his nose off and it lies too much. He just cuts it back to starting. It's so
Oh, is
funny.
that how he gets it back?
And he dies too. Like, but he gets reburnt. Like, he just dies. He dies for longer periods.
Huh?
And then he comes. It's a new Pinocchio. Just get on it.
He can't die. It's Pinocchio. He goes into the whale's
Well, he
mouth.
doesn't. That's the thing. He doesn't die. But he dies. But then he comes back to life. But every time he dies a little bit longer. There's this like clock. He has to wait for the sand to go through. And then he comes back.
Poor Pinocchio. I like the one with...
It's really cute at the end. I'd probably fast forward halfway through and then start it. Because we all get the gist at the beginning, right? Little wooden boy dies or whatever. Real boy dies.
I don't know if these stories are good for our kids. They were good for us because our parents didn't care, but and our kids, I think they're more switched on.
Anyways, enough about Pinocchio. How's your year going to go? How is your year going to go? Sorry. How was your year? Okay, how is your year going to go?
I think next year's going to be awesome.
That's it.
Next year's going to be awesome.
Out loud.
We've got,
What's in tune for what we're going to talk about next year? Call me
dude,
Carter.
everything. We've got so much to talk about next year.
We do. We need
But
a little
next
bit of
year is
like.
when this
We
begins.
definitely need some. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Next year, you think you've had... Everyone, you think you've had a blast on this podcast so far? You ain't seen nothing. Yeah, you wait. You wait till 2023. Well, your pants are going to be blown off.
Or just don't wear
Wait.
pants like me.
Don't wear pants or underwear like her. Or you can wear socks like me.
I'm not wearing socks either. Fuck.
But 2023 is going to be massive for this, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
So get on board right now. Welcome.
Apologies for all the sirens in the background. Can our viewers see our listeners
We
see
can just
that?
put a beat to that. It'd be like background music. That's right. We're in the ghetto.
I had
right
I had a fun. No, we're not.
now. Jen lives in the ghetto.
I don't.
What are we
I'm
gonna
say
do?
where I live, but
Don't say where you live.
no, we're not.
Just don't.
My face is just doing this like, oh Nick. So we really have no direction today, I guess. Too much direction, no direction.
Can I ask something for next year? Are we going to do some fashionista stuff? Are we going to bring in some designers and stuff for you to?
Sure, Nick. Whatever you want.
Yeah. We do fashion shows for you guys.
Fashion shows.
Fashion shows, not passion shows.
We should do like fashion shows for you. Maybe like dress you up a bit.
Me? What do you mean? Today I look like an IT
You know
consultant.
what? I have a topic. I have a
look
topic for today. And this is totally from like whatever. But let's just talk about guys.
Okay,
Let's just talk about difficult bitches.
Yes, God, yes.
Difficult bitches.
We're
And I'm not
discussing this.
referring to women, I'm referring to men. Let's talk about how men in especially I feel like last year, have become difficult bitches. And yeah, I'm saying it. Literally difficult bitches. Wee. Like difficult bitches.
Yes, they absolutely have.
Because I feel like that's a term that guys always use on girls. Like, oh, she's crazy. She's, you know what? No. Guys are crazy. And guys are difficult bitches.
Absolutely. But we're talking about these difficult bitches.
You can...
So can you tell me, is it the man or is it the society that's made these people difficult biatches?
What? That's such a guy thing to say, right? It's straight away. It's not man's fault. It's society's fault that there's difficult bitches.
That's right. No, I think men have lost the art of being a man.
Oh, no, it's just an excuse, right? So you just made an excuse.
But I think I'm a man.
I didn't say you weren't a man.
No, but I'm saying like...
You're just being a difficult bitch right now. See? It's always about me. It's about me.
Well,
And if it's about me and it's my, it's not my fault. It's society's fault. I don't even know what you're talking about anymore.
That's right.
You didn't even get the topic off lunch and it's
I'm
already
perfect.
about him. How dare I talk about a difficult bitch and it not be about the person in front of me?
Just to be clear, we're talking about men, not women.
I
'Cause
just
women
said a
are not
difficult
bitches. Women are
bitch.
lovely.
Well, you've been calling us difficult bitches for ages, right?
Well, not me. That's not...
Oh, you just made it about you, literally. Do you see what I'm saying? This is exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
You keep going.
Well, no,
I
hold on.
wouldn't want to get in your way.
Okay, what makes a man? What makes it? What's been happening that makes someone difficult?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I think there's a lot of guys out there that have lost the father figure mentality.
Never about fathers. It doesn't have to be something as a child.
It stems from there. Everything we become as adults stems from when we were 5 years old.
Sure. Okay. Now you're blaming your mother.
No, I'm perfect. I had great parents. My parents did a good
No,
job.
it's become to just the needy. I don't even know. Just
Yeah.
you're agreeing with me.
I know exactly where you're going with this, and I agree.
Okay.
Oh, but you're saying me being needy.
No, I didn't say that.
Sorry, go. Okay.
Do you think you're a difficult bitch?
No, I'm not.
No, you just had a moment though where you were.
Well, I have to think because you can't be so
But I
sure
called
about
you out
yourself.
about it, and so you've retracted.
That's true. But I have to think about
So if we call out them being a difficult bitch, does that make you feel awkward?
Well, you have to think about am I a difficult
Am
bitch?
I-
You have to question it because
That's fair enough.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're an arrogant piece of shit.
Am I being a difficult bitch?
So what's happened? What's happened? Tell me. Talk to me. What's
No, I'm
happened?
not gonna go into specifics. I'm just yeah, there's some difficult bitches out there, and they're not girls, they're guys. Precious.
I always wonder
Needy.
what must it be like for a woman to be
Crazy.
Dating.
Crazy. Emphasis on the crazy.
It-
The father of my child, crazy. Nick and I we had a discussion earlier about when you really you're just really, can I say this?
Yeah, but let's not throw any names.
Let's not, no,
throw any names.
absolutely
Okay, yeah,
not.
go,
But
go
you
on.
know when you just really just don't care for somebody anymore, you don't refer to them by anything. They just become an entity. Like that person at school or that teacher or the this, you know, the mother of the father of my child. Like, they just become, like, there's just no, like, there's no, like, description words. It's just they are this and that. Anyways.
That's like they become dust again.
And they're just like a thing, basically. But not even as like a just that. Like, you know, like someone truly doesn't care about you when you don't even get like a nasty descriptor. Like,
Yeah,
when you're
that's
not
true.
even the bitch or the ass. You're just like that person. like,
Well,
in the summer of.
Exactly. Well, at some point you need to let go, right? Otherwise, it's on you. Anything that happens is on you, right?
That just made me laugh so hard. Like,
You know who? There's a
there's
monk.
nothing worse than finding out that you're being referred to as nothing anymore. You're just that girl. That friend's friend. You remember that friend's with the curly hair in 2022? Yeah.
That person. Well, there's
Ouch.
I'll drop some wisdom here.
What did they call me? No, they didn't even call you anything. You were just that person's friend.
Because it removes your identity in the group,
Ouch.
and then you become an outcast.
So funny.
Like the monkey, that there's a cage, and it's only big enough for the monkey to fit its hand in.
Or
And
that
he grabs the
kid's
banana,
dad.
and he grabs the
Okay.
banana, right? And then as long as it holds the banana, it can't take its hand out. All he has to do is just drop the banana and let go. And then it sees these predators coming to get the monkey, which is the human.
I have no
And
idea.
it
what you're talking
sees the human coming to get the monkey, but the monkey wants the banana so bad that he's not ready to let go of the banana
about. Why does he just do this? Eh.
because it's only big enough for his hand.
But you just turn your hand like that.
But no, you can't make up the rules
If
of
his
the
hand
whole.
got out of the cage, and he got the banana, let's rotate it, and pull it in.
Why don't you just open the door and then just?
This is a difficult bitch monkey.
Well, exactly.
I can't get my bananas.
That's exactly
Just
right.
turn your hands, love.
Or just break the banana. Eat the banana first. Put your whole self in the cage.
Wait, you just said eat the banana.
and then
What
get
are you
out.
talking about?
That's good logic.
Why would he's trying to get the banana in the cage? Why would he eat the banana first? He's trying to eat it. You're making no sense.
Well, I was trying to drop some wisdom, but then you made an imaginary shape that was not there. But anyway,
I swear to gosh, he's not normally like this. He's just being.
accurate. I'm not normally accurate.
No, it's fine. Okay, so anyways, the moral of the story is just like try turning your hands and you'll get your banana.
The moral story is sometimes you need to let go of the thing that's holding you back from surviving,
But you need the banana.
but you need your life more.
Okay, anyways, the moral of the story is Nick's got his own opinion, and that's fine.
The cameraman.
So that was a
loved it.
really nice discussion that we just had about how I'm telling you that you're wrong. That's okay. We'll get there in the end.
We've got a third person in the room today.
We do.
Say hi.
Hi.
100% Australian, not from Kiwi, and not from New Zealand.
And not a difficult bitch.
Thank you.
And he's a masseuse.
And a masseuse. And yeah, he's an awesome guy. Well, I'm glad this is a.
Nick's very description is like, he's an amazing and a masseuse. Okay.
Look how steady the camera is, you see? Look, everyone can see it's so steady because he's holding it. That's handheld camera work. So we were saying before that next year's
So
gonna be
basically we have a tripod growing. It's good,
a tripod.
right?
Oh, I like that.
Isn't that 3 try?
Yeah, I like that. This is the
Right?
best threesome I've ever been in. It's the most cooperative. Okay, it's not good. All right.
Nick clearly wants a part of this to go into the OnlyFans stuff. Like, you're just like dying for that inbox, aren't you? Yes, if OnlyFans does start up again, yes, there will be somebody else reading my messages, just so you know.
It's too hot for me to be blushing.
Called out, that's fine.
Well, we've dramatically changed from the first part of this podcast.
You lost me at bananas.
So is there? I want to hear more about the difficult bitch. Come on, tell me.
Oh,
What's-
no,
get it off your
I
chest.
feel like
Get it
honestly,
off
like
your chest.
talking about it is just like it's just like giving it credit. It's just, you know, guys, like sometimes you're fucking annoying. Like this whole nagging thing, like, oh, women nag and they're crazy. You know what? I think like we're over it. Like I can definitely say I am not the crazy one. I do not stalk. Okay, I have stalkers. That's proven.
Yes, you do.
And there's no. I'm not going to debate or nag about this one because it's in court. So sorry, but you lost that one. And like just difficult. Like, let's just, like, you look at court, like, oh my God. From young to old, too. Oof. The older you
Yeah.
get, the more nagging and difficult you get. Psychos. Like, literally psycho.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but girls aren't crazy. You guys, you're nuts. You're fucking nuts. And I can say that. Fucking nuts, right? No amount of, like, you know, shading on your girls is going to save you from this one. Like, you are fucking fully, like, you're in trouble with the law. Like, you guys you've lost the plot.
Do you reckon this is a new generation thing?
I don't know.
Well, do you
No,
think,
I
like-
don't think so, because the generation, like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, chill out a bit. Like, what,
No, people do have to chill out. I agree.
right? Like,
Yeah, oh
just
man, people are
fucking
so-
relax.
I saw this lady at the supermarket.
Whoa.
She was driving and she was like so angry, but she had that
This has
that
nothing
face.
to do about crazy, like, is it?
People are just so hyped up with anger for some reason.
I don't know.
Is it the holiday spirit? Is that what the
I don't know.
holiday
Is it
spirit
a
is?
holiday thing?
I think so. Everyone's at home.
I just think maybe like people don't know how to talk about their feelings. I don't know. Like instead of
Maybe.
like being like you're crazy, it's like why don't you just admit it? You're just obsessed. You love me. No, I don't love you, but I'm gonna send a whole team after stalking you and to watch you 24/7. But we're not in a relationship, and I don't love you.
It sounds like a healthy.
Hang on. Can I do that? Can I clap? Can I side clap?
You can. Do you need someone to clap for you on the side?
No.
Okay,
No. I
cool.
just did that for myself, didn't I? Oh, there we go. Right?
Sounds like a healthy relationship.
Well, I don't. Yeah, totally not.
No.
I don't think so.
Is every other relationship moving forward going to be, in comparison, calm? Like the most...
I think that any other relationship, like by nature of like you know the factors that have led before it, will be incomparably calm, right? Like by default, they will be. It's like you know, imagine if I got in a relationship with anyone. You know what? I could say you're being a difficult bitch. They'd be like, well, at least I'm not stalking you.
That's true. That's true. I see.
At least I don't have cameras in your house.
I like how you turn that around.
Oh shit, that's true. Well, does that mean you don't love me then?
I was thinking more the other way, like the man's crazy,
Well,
and then you're the one like, well, you're not that crazy in comparison. That's what I was saying, but you turned it around, and you're like, the man just shut you down. I'm like, no, Jen,
I just gave them one. Damn it. I take that back. Retract. This is all allegedly so far, right?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Hashtag. No one uses hashtag anymore, do they?
I don't know. I think saying hashtag before something is better than saying lol. Like, hashtag crazy.
We're not young
Hashtag
enough.
psychopath.
We're not young enough to say lol.
No, I think lol is just like a lame way of just like being insecure about whatever
That's
you just
right.
said. Like, super hot, lol.
That's true.
Want you, babe, lol.
There's a pandemic.
Eat my cake, lol.
Eat my cake.
I don't know.
What? Excuse me? Kids say these things?
Yum,
But I'm so-
lol. I just had my
Write my
eat
emails,
my
lol.
cake experience on an Instagram comment, so I'm flowing with that.
Send emails for me, lol. Ha.
An email. I don't.
Respond to my class, lol. That's how I'm gonna just treat my
That's
stuff.
funny.
There we got it. Now we're working. Edit our videos, lol.
Lol. Can you? Is that LOL or LOL? Like just like ongoing. Da 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 into another into the new year, right?
See, that's you guys.
Right, you're like responder to the end of your emails, like on vacation, won't hear back from you for a while, lol. Or when I get back to you, don't be shitty, lol. Don't be a difficult bitch, lol.
As per my previous.
Out of the
email.
office, lol. Still in my house, playing on a computer in front of me, lol.
I wish I was an employee
Oh, fuck.
somewhere.
I had to remind me to change that to like any of my emails, like out of the office. Lol.
To your Gmail account, like
Make it look super like I have what do you call it? A PA.
Call me Carter.
Just send it to a different email address that's like a fake PA. Okay, I shouldn't say this one. Well, you can't call me out on it. Are you going to? Lol. Send that to my PA. Haha. She's not really in the office because she's never been there.
You could do that in the court case
Lol.
to the judge.
No, I'm not in like the judge. I want the chop. Hurry up.
That's true.
Stop pulling your excuses. You don't have a life outside of here, John. Get in the court here. There's adjournment. Everything's adjournment. I had today. Well, I just feel like we'll push it off till next month. I mean next month. I mean next year.
Adjournment's the best tactic.
It's, yeah, for sure. If you're rich and you're guilty and you just want to delay things, like if you're innocent and you want to chop.
Hold on.
It's not so great.
Allegedly.
Well,
Allegedly.
I didn't say any names. You know what? It's not my fault if I talk and there's like this talk, fill in the blank. Talk, fill in the blank. You know, it's your mind and your imagination. If you want to name drop and put in whoever you want to slot into my blank spots, which I haven't left yet, but I can.
They're used to it already from the previous videos with your smiley face.
You can just add like little like floating things around the commentating, like just whatever like letters you come up with. I mean, that's on you. It's like hangman, right? Hangman. I didn't build the hang thing. What do you call those things?
The truss.
Truss. Yeah.
I think it's a truss.
Something like that.
The death cycle
There's
truss.
a fly like.
That's my friend now, okay? We make friends.
Anyways. So difficult bitches, yeah.
Well, I encounter them all the time. Like people with such moody attitudes, like young guys with moody attitudes, like you're a young guy.
Nothing to do with young.
No,
Okay?
like the
Nothing
guys
to
that
do
I've
with young, for
encountered,
the record.
you're getting older and grumpy.
All right, let's talk about like what's your like recent encounter with like a new classification of human. Okay, what kind of girls do you encounter?
Girls are actually really nice to me for some reason. Girls are like super lovely,
Okay, that's good.
but guys,
See? So maybe there's this whole turnaround.
I
See,
think
we're
so.
getting the difficult bitches, and he's getting all the lovely, nice ones. What the fuck's going on here?
I think you're right.
I mean, good for you.
I think you're right. There's a whole I don't know if you call it a pandemic, but there's a whole
Pandemic of nice girls.
issue with
Shitty for you.
with young guys.
As a result, we get difficult bitches.
Statistically, young guys don't enjoy.
Are you a young guy?
No.
Why you keep talking about this other genre of men? I'm just talking about you.
No, but I'm saying
But
this.
you're not middle aged yet.
Yes, I am.
How old are you?
I'm 37, turning 37 soon.
Is that middle aged?
I think so. What? That's 70 years old. I'll probably die before then.
That's middle aged these days. Because I'm 35. Well, yes. But I'm not considering myself
What?
middle.
You're 35.
I'm not going to
What?
be calling myself middle aged anytime fucking soon.
I thought you were 21.
No.
I'm not doing this podcast anymore then. Young Jen.
Yeah, well, exactly so are you. You're middle aged at 37. What does that make me? Like fucking curling up middle aged hill.
I'm older than you, Jen.
Yeah, but
You're a young kitten.
I'm not going to consider myself middle aged in like 2 years.
Look at me surrounded by young women. You know what I mean?
If anyone fucking calls me middle aged, I swear to God. There's gonna be all these internet bullies. You're fucking middle aged. No. Go get some more Botox. I fucking will. I am not middle aged.
Well, what's the age expectancy?
It doesn't have the age expectancy. How do you feel?
You have to look at.
I just don't like the term middle aged. Okay, maybe that's it.
We're not middle aged. We're quarter life
Middle-aged.
crisis. How about that? Because we're
Quarter-
going to live to
quarter-
120. So.
So I'm in my second
Third
quarter life
life.
crisis.
What's a third?
A quarter is 25.
A third.
That's 33.
Yeah, a
Point
third.
333. So you're in your.
A third
Did you graduate?
quarter life crisis.
I'm not in a crisis.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah. It just flows naturally. For
Maybe
me.
I was. Like, maybe actually, you know what? 0.33, 33.
think
When
that's
was
right.
I like, okay, yeah, right. That's,
But that,
it wasn't my doing of a crisis, though.
we might. Yeah, that's true.
If you go into a crisis, just don't blame it on yourself. It wasn't my fault.
I'm thinking, but
Right? Everyone can probably find an excuse for this one. And if it doesn't work at 33, make it 25, or just make it whatever.
that's true. I like that. I like that tactic.
Percentage it and blame it on someone else.
I like that tactic.
It really wasn't my fault.
It's not my fault.
It wasn't this decade, next decade, or the decade after that.
It's true. I'm just surrounded by bitch men.
Oh, no, it's fine.
I'm being
Everyone has their
influenced.
bitchy moments, but like, really.
No, men cannot be bitches.
When you feel like you're definitely the one not nagging and it's like the male, it's like, this is annoying. Like, you can't get away with it as a guy.
Are we replacing?
You're just not that pretty and not that cute. Like, it's just not going to work for you.
Are we replacing the word when we used to call
Are
men
you-
feminine with?
No,
Bitches, 'cause-
absolutely not. It's nothing to do about femininity. It has to do with about, like, I don't even know. Just being annoying.
I like that you're getting all this off
You
your
know,
chest.
I
Jen.
guess this whole like men getting out of the house and stuff. Well, this is a funny way of looking at it. Like, okay, so let's just say stay-at-home women was a thing of the past or whatever is a thing of now. Then this thing Instagram came around. That really fucked up men, didn't it? Like okay, so women are still at home. By the way, I work like a shitloads. I'm not at home, but I'm just saying, what a way of like, ooh, now they're on the gram, right?
So you say
I
they-
think this is the whole gram. Well, she's at home. Well, fuck, this whole keeping her at home shit. She's making all these posts. She's got all these likes on Instagram, right?
That's true. Women.
And then they created the male bitch.
That's true. So society as a whole has been fucked over. Oh my god.
This is just like literally a train of thought today. I swear to God.
Jesus.
This makes me laugh.
JC, by the way. Jesus. Cool.
Okay, so I get another license plate, like a personalized one.
Don't
so
tell
that
him what your
no,
license plate
well,
is.
that's why I'm saying, why
Don't.
are you even talking about it? And that's
No one
been sitting
even-
there for 2 years, and then he has to go and bring it up, right? Like literally.
No one knows. No
well,
one
they do
even
now.
knows what your plate is.
Oh
Don't
God. Literally, oh God. He's trying to say it's to Jesus Christ.
Another
It's got
plate
my
is, oh,
initial.
God.
I'm never gonna use it. It's gonna be sitting there for another 2 years.
Oh.
Oh.
Hold on. I just want to go back to the thing that you said. Women stay at home and now they don't look after their kids
Not
and
all-
they stay on the gram.
I didn't say they don't look up to their
Oh
kids.
my god, you've blown my
What?
mind. That is so true, Jen.
What? Okay, we can listen to this back. I didn't say that.
No, you say what? They're more occupied by Instagram.
I didn't even bring up children. Literally, no children came up in that topic.
I would love to be a stay-at-home dad.
We can
just
all
saying.
like listen to this and rewind that. There was no bring up of children.
That's true. That's just where my mind went.
Okay, let's just sound like, whoa, Nick, you gotta whatever your turf you're
but-
going into right now is your own turf.
But I think
We're
a
tracking
woman
myself.
looking after kids is such a beautiful
You're bringing
thing.
kids in.
No, but hold on,
I'm
hold
not
on,
even
hold
getting
on.
into this. Okay,
But I would like. But
not.
I think it's important. I think society has taken away that women.
He's on his own right now. This is just like, this is Call Me Carter right now. This is my wall going
No,
up.
stop,
Single
stop.
mother of one. I do both. So I don't know what he's going to say, but this is my disclosure. I have nothing to involve with that.
You're gonna want to be involved in this. 'cause
No, I'm not.
I
I,
think-
can see where
I
this
think-
is going, and this is not good.
I think society has taken away.
I'm not
No, just
generalizing.
listen. A woman has, a society has taken away the value of a woman looking after a child, which I think is the most beautiful thing.
I'm
in
not
the
going into
entire world.
politics, Nick.
But tell me that's not a beautiful thing.
I'm not judging society, or like, I'm, of course, but like,
Do we want a society where women
Ugh.
abandon their children? No, of course not. Like it's such a. I think women should be so proud that they have that maternal instinct that they want to look after kids. I think they should be ashamed of themselves if they go on Instagram all day, and just like men, if you don't work and you don't.
you should be ashamed. You're telling me,
Yes.
I'm not participating. Like, this is like completely.
If
like,
you go on social
for the
media all
record,
day-
I do not agree with anything he is saying right
If
now.
you- okay.
Hate on him, not on me. Okay.
There won't be. I guarantee there will be.
You
so
better
many
not
people
cut out
saying-
what you're saying right now. I'm holding
Because-
you responsible right now.
Because as a society, we have to contribute to society.
What's wrong with Instagram?
You spend 5 hours on Instagram, zero contribution.
And there'd be a lot of men out there, women, be happy like scrolling at that stuff.
Sorry, I'm saying men.
I'm
and
not
women.
even getting
No,
into
men
this.
and women. If you're a man or a woman and all you do is scroll on social media, then you're not contributing to society.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion, so we'll let Nick keep talking.
Thank you.
But I'm not arguing with this. I'm not debating it, Nick.
And I think women
I
looking
feel
after
like
children
this
is
whole
so
topic
beautiful.
is so like in the past. Like,
And-
who cares?
And men looking
Who
after their children is so
fucking-
beautiful
This
too.
is your example of a difficult bitch. Like, he's still caught up on Instagram. I think a woman should do this.
No, I didn't say a woman
How about
should
you
do
fucking
this.
check yourself, mate, and worry about yourself.
I'm saying a woman. I didn't say a
Difficult-
woman should do this.
Difficult bitch.
Maybe it's not difficult. Maybe you have a
Difficult
low
bitch.
tolerance. Maybe you have a low tolerance.
Difficult bitch.
Low
Judging the girl
tolerance
on the
women.
gram. You know what? I'm all for you. And being really gram. You do whatever makes you fucking happy. Just
No,
don't be
no,
a difficult, nagging bitch.
No, don't do whatever. If being on Instagram.
Don't do whatever you want.
No, of
I
course
think
not.
do whatever you want. If you're not into what someone's putting out there, don't look at it.
No, it's not that. It's
Check yourself. Get off Instagram. Go look at something else. Go learn how to do something.
Yes, thank
Fucking
you.
Paint
Exactly.
The wall. No, you do
Exactly.
that. Stop complaining about what someone else is doing.
I am the most productive person.
He's pretty productive, but right now he's whining like a difficult bitch. Honestly, I wouldn't want to come home to you right now.
But don't we want to see a society that's much
Leave
better
your
than when we
fucking
left it?
attitude at the door.
I'm increasing the value
See,
of
it's a
this
side
attitude.
tube what I want to see. I'll just go, if I don't like where I'm going, I don't want to see that, I'll go another place.
No, hold on.
Change fucking directions,
Hold on,
mate.
hold on. You are very
Stop
productive.
driving down the street and seeing negativity. Just take a right.
You are a very productive person as well.
Thanks, I try.
You are very productive. You
Thank
do
you.
more than most women that I know. Like,
Thank you. It's because I don't spend my time complaining
because
about.
you don't spend your time on Instagram. Thank you. My case closed.
Oh, sometimes it's daunting. You get on there and you're like, I'm gonna post a story, and then you're like, fuck, my story looks like shit. Straight up.
You got good ones.
Do I?
The last one you posted,
I
I
get
thought
in
was
trouble every time I fucking post something.
I thought you posted a sex dungeon thing. I'm like, this party looks cool.
That's because I was getting in trouble at the company because they were being a difficult bitch. I couldn't pick a song to put with my fucking video because it was taking too long and I was disrupting dinner. I swear to gosh, I never go on my phone or let alone Instagram in front of my kid or anything. And then, the 2 seconds I tried to do it, I just gave up because the difficult bitch was whinging like a little whinger. So I just like left it with no sound. And it turns out it looks like I was at a porn party.
It did.
I don't know if that works in my favor or not, but that is funny.
I was waiting for like the chance. You're like, go look at her Instagram. Oh.
Right? And the difficult bitch was trying to make sure I didn't get a good story. And fuck, so I just went soundless and it turned out to be a more alluring story than ever. Isn't that karma?
Jen, we have to wrap this up.
Alright, that's fine. That's good.
Let's do this. This always
If I have
takes
to
about
listen
3
to you
minutes.
whinge another minute, you can kill me. Santa, all I want for Christmas is that fucking muscle for Nick.
Can we tell everyone have a Merry Christmas?
Oh wait, let's just end this. What is one thing that you would ask Santa to leave under your tree that...
More subscribers, thanks.
Alright, a naughty one and a nice one.
More subscribers and
That's so lame. You can buy those. I'll buy you subscribers.
you can buy subscribers.
Nick wants tickets to his own fucking show.
Yeah.
Those are shit that you keep to yourself, okay? Oh,
Well, Jen, we do have to wrap this up, but what do you want under the Christmas tree?
jewelry.
And what else?
Jewelry.
And what else?
Jewelry.
And?
Oh my god, if you could wrap up like a lawyer as like a little present that could just turn into more lawyers and just be this army of fucking lawyers. Like 12 Days of Christmas bought me 12 new lawyers.
In black suits.
Amazing. I don't wear black, whatever.
You get nothing
An
done.
accountant lawyer of this lawyer of that. Okay. Do. Fuck elves. I want lawyers.
Yeah, that's
Santa,
right.
please.
Santa
Is there any
Claus.
lawyers out there listening? Join my team. And yes, I've paid all my lawyers so far, but
Jen's
do you
never
really
been
want to make something of your life? Yes, you do,
Exactly.
of course. I'd be a great client. I'll only annoy you all time of day and pay my bills at last minute if I can.
And you can jump on our podcast like the other one did.
Yes, and if you're good, I will talk about you all the time. And if you're shitty, I'll talk about you too. So you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you're don't.
Well, Jen, on that note,
I've got a couple lawyers hanging right now, so I'll leave this hanging. But in the new year, I'm more than willing to talk about you guys, and guess what? I can.
like Narcos,
Yay!
she'll leave you hanging like Narcos.
Nothing to do with drugs.
No,
Nothing
no,
to
the show,
Why
the
do you have to
show.
do that?
No, the
It takes
show.
my ending, and he does that.
Okay, go. I won't speak.
I don't even know what I was talking about
It's a
anymore.
goodbye from me, but I'll leave this for Jen.
It's not
to
the end of
wrap
the
up.
year either, right? It's Merry Christmas.
Look how solid I'll be.
Ho ho ho. Difficult bitch. Okay. On that note, Merry fucking Christmas, guys! Yay! Hopefully you have a rainbow tree like I do.
Hopefully.
And I don't know. Hopefully Santa's naughty because who wants to be nice? Let's be honest.
Okay.
Mistletoe or mistletoe?
Yes.
Which one?
Both.
Anyways, okay. Santa. Sorry for my really awkward friend over here, but hey. Well, I have a crush on the Grinch, so I hope he comes this year as well. I know that's weird, but definitely from the Grinch. I have a super crush on the Grinch. Can you tell? Hey? I have a giant Grinch in my house that I painted.
We literally have 20 seconds. You have to.
I know,
close
but I
us
just
off.
was trying to go over the bang and
All right, let's go out with bang.
Well, I'm trying to, Nick, but you're just
3, 2, 1.
bang.